Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of SC Outdoors, and today I am doing some wilderness trout fishing. I'm taking a little bit of a hike in here. I've been wanting to fish this creek for a long time. It's really not far from home. Used to be a stock stream downstream of here, but they stopped stocking it, private property now. But it's supposed to be a Class A brown trout creek up here, so I could never really figure out a way to get in besides doing a 5-mile hike. I never really was up for it. I'm not super against it, but I just wasn't sure if it'd be worth the hike. Thanks to the All Trails app, I found a trail. It's a lot closer. It's only about a 0.7 mile hike or something like that. So we're doing that now. We're gonna get into this creek. Never been here, hoping that there's a good amount of brown trout. So we'll see. All right, so we have made it to the creek. Looks like a decent sized stream. Could hold some okay sized fish, it looks like, but I'm gonna be throwing my spinner, my Thomas inline spinner, see if we can't catch a couple. I know this creek splits at one point just upstream. We will follow the Class A section. It may get smaller, so it may end up being trout magnets later, but hoping to get a nice fish here, so stay tuned. There's a fish. First hole of the day. Wild brown. As I said before, all these fish are gonna be wild. Hasn't been stocked in about 5 years. This is an excellent sign. There we are, first brown of the day, and it did not take long. So like I said, first hole, first fish. I have a feeling it's not an overly pressured creek, so it's maybe a good numbers day. We'll see. I'm switching it up. I'm gonna throw this little trout magnet here. After that first fish, really not much. The creek split. There's just a couple holes from where we started. It's a little smaller, but it's still a good sized creek. I don't know. I haven't been able to get a bite. Haven't even seen a fish. So I'm thinking maybe something a little bit more subtle. We'll see. Hopefully we can get a couple here. Thought this might be a good numbers day, but not looking that way now. All right, so quick update. With using the trout magnet now, there's 2 holes out of about 3 or 4 that I fished that I've had fish coming around swirling it. So it's at least bringing the fish out, showing themselves. I just don't know why they're being so sketchy. They just will not bite. I don't know, maybe somebody did fish this recently, but at least we're seeing fish chase. There's one actually in this hole. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get one soon here for you. There's a fish. Oh no. Freaking creek chub. It's a big one too. Oh man. Thought I finally had a fish here. Well, a trout anyways. These slimy guys. Not a huge fan. Oh, that's a trout. There we go. I thought it was another creek chub at first. Get down here. There we go. Out of the same hole. I was walking past it, I was gonna move up, and then I looked down, saw it was pretty deep in there, so I just tossed the trout magnet in. Got one. This guy's really pretty. Look at those red dots. All right, got a quick picture of him. Super pretty fish. Second trout of the day. I think the trout magnet was definitely the route to take here. Let's see if that continues. There's a fish. Is that a trout? Yes, it is. There we go. Lots of creek chubs. More creek chubs than I would prefer in this creek. I caught about 4 or 5 out of this hole. Finally got us a wild brown. I'm seeing fish rise, which is pretty cool to see in February. So there we go, little brownie. Oh, that's a good fish. There we go. This is what I've been looking for. That's a nice wild brown. That same hole as that last fish. Solid 12-incher or so, 11, 12. Definitely the best fish of the day. I thought with all these deeper holes, man, they have to hold some sizable fish. So there we go. I am very pleased with this fish. Again, a gorgeous, gorgeous brown trout. Ready to go. Off he goes. Yes. Let's see if we can top that. Another trout. Smaller one. Best part about trout magnets is they always get it hooked real well. It's never tough to get the hook out. Spinners, sometimes they can inhale it pretty good. This guy's a squirmy little guy, but another fish. There we go. Been a little bit. This creek's loaded with beautiful pockets though. I just feel like there's got to be a decent fish in here. Like a real solid 16, 17-inch fish. Probably fish, I don't know, 6 or so, maybe. Well, this is gonna be the conclusion of this video. Creek ended up getting pretty small. Started missing not getting any more bites, so decided to call it quits. It's a pretty nice day. I may end up going somewhere else. I don't know. May just go home. Had a pretty productive day here. Cool spot. Definitely would be back. Trout magnet was definitely the key. Spinner really didn't get much besides that first fish. So, good stuff. I hope you really enjoyed this video. And I'm going to see you next time on SC Outdoors.